Okay, so today we're learning about proportional relationships, which you've actually done before. We're just going to get more in depth with it. So really all of this is nothing new. So it says in 1870, the French writer Jules Verne published 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, one of the most popular science fiction novels ever written. One definition of a league is a unit of measure equaling 3 miles. So 1 league is 3 miles. So that means 2 leagues is 6 miles, and 6 leagues is 12 miles. And then 36 miles would be half of that, which would be 18. And then 20,000 leagues, or not half of that, excuse me, a third of 36 would be 12. And then 20,000 will be 60,000 miles. So this is a proportional relationship because at 0 leagues, it's 0 miles. And then we can learn that the ratios will be 3/1 is 3, 6/2 is 3, and 12/6 is 3, 36/12 is 3, and 60,000 over 20,000 is 3. And so you know about the ratios are all equal. And so I kind of hit on this before, but I've always taught you how to do the change of y over change of x. So this is changing +1, and this is changing +3, which gives you 3/1. I still would like you to do that because it's easier to, it works every time. So what they're doing is they're dividing 6 by 2, 12 by 6, 36 by 12, and they're dividing it. Well, dividing only works if it's a proportional relationship. What I teach you actually works for proportional relationships and non-proportional relationships, which we'll be talking about tomorrow. So here's more in depth of a proportional relationship and how to write the equations, which we've actually done before. So it says Megan earns $12 an hour at a part-time job. Show the relationship between the amount she earned and the number of hours she worked in a proportional relationship, then write the equation. Well, so 1 hour is 12, so 2 hours is 24, and so on. And I don't even need to make a table to find out that $12 an hour is the constant rate of change, or in this case, the slope. So your equation would be y is equal to 12x. And so there's nothing being added or subtracted because it's a proportional relationship. And also, it doesn't say anything else. It's not saying that she also had an additional $16 or something like that. So it's just +0. So you just leave it y equals 12x. So now we have your own. So pause the video and try this one out. So it says 15 bicycles were produced each hour at the Speedy Bike Works. Show the relationship between the number of bikes produced and the number of hours is a proportional relationship. Then write an equation for the relationship. So 15 bikes an hour, that's 15x. So then the relationships from graphs. So if a graph is proportional, it goes through the origin, which we've discussed before. If it's non-proportional, it doesn't go through the origin. So here it says the graph shows the relationship between the weight of an object on the moon and the weight on Earth. So on Earth, if something weighs 6 pounds, it weighs a pound on the moon. So that means that they rose 1 and ran 6. So your slope is 1/6. So for every 1 pound, so whatever weight you are on Earth is 1/6 on the moon. So your equation will be y is equal to 1/6x. So then it's asking you, we're going to do number 4, what does the point 5/6 represent? So 5/6 is right here. So 5 is hours and 6 is distance. So that means you go 5 hours. Excuse me. In 5 hours, you go 6 miles. Very, very slow. For even a backpacker. All right, and so then you need to find the equation. So they went up 6, so you rise 6 and ran 5. It'd be 6/5. And that is proportional relationships. Thanks, guys.